Hello everybody, this is Lara from Lara Iriarte Wave with a video for XRP for you today. Just XRP in this one. I've separated Bitcoin and Ethereum out. They're in a separate video, so if you want to look at those, you'll have to look at the other video. Stepping back also for XRP, let's look at the bigger picture. I have a cycle 1, cycle 2, primary 1, primary 2, again, primary 3 within cycle 3 in a relatively early stage. Starting to show some real strength though for XRP. So for XRP, I have quite a lot of confidence that this low is intact. I'm just not sure about the current low. On the weekly chart, here's the end of primary 2 and the start of primary 3. My target is for primary 3 to reach 4.236, the length of primary 1. That would take XRP up to $8.10. I think that's a rather conservative target, but for XRP, somewhat realistic. For my targets for my other cryptocurrencies, I think are probably far too low. The first 5 up incomplete, labelled intermediate 1, has minor 1, minor 2, minute 1, minute 2. My question mark is whether or not minute wave 2 is over here. Because minute wave 1, a leading expanding diagonal, they're usually followed by deep second wave corrections, and this is not deep and it hasn't met the lower edge of the base channel to test support. Here's minute 2. I'm going to label it an incomplete double zigzag, and I'm going to look out for it to possibly continue lower to 0.4736. But I keep redrawing this channel to be even more conservative, and XRP just keeps very, very slowly uselessly breaching the channel. So the channel isn't working very well. I want to see some real strength in upward movement before I call for a low down here and say minute 2 could be over there as a single zigzag. So here's my conservatively drawn trend line. I've very conservatively, I've anchored it to this high here, and I'm trying to place it along this high and this high. So the current daily candlestick won't be a breach. I want to see a full daily candlestick outside and not touching this trend line before I have confidence that this low is intact. There's a morning doji star candlestick reversal pattern, but this candlestick here, the strong bullish candlestick of the morning doji star, did not have support from volume, so another question mark about that low. There's fairly weak support here about 62. If price does drop through that, I'll look for very strong support at 55. Resistance at 82. ADX is declining for XRP, telling us there's no clear trend, so I am using my model of stochastics with support and resistance, which says stochastics was oversold here, it's now a neutral, expect stochastics to move up toward overbought, and price to overall move up to resistance. Do not expect price to move in a straight line. There will be consolidations and pullbacks along the way, but overall I'm expecting upward movement using that model. But again, I have a big question mark about whether or not this low is intact for XRP. XRP had seen a reasonable drop-off in volume until a couple of weeks ago, and we saw that day with that very strong upward spike. But again, as prices moved lower and is starting to form a low, volume has dropped right off. So XRP's drop in volume isn't as stark as Bitcoin, which is more stark than Ethereum, but there has still been some drop-off in volume. And that's a shame really, because when prices are low, that's exactly when you should be interested in buying. Buy when prices are low, sell when prices are high, but most people will do the opposite, and I'm here to try and help you avoid that really common mistake. Thank you all so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to click subscribe and like and make a comment. All of your engagement really helps my little channel grow, so thank you very much.